So we had this event last week that we have done now 3 times, the Meatcake Invitational, and Zach did win the first year with this amazing. He made basically a crab cake the size of a hubcap. And it had like steak tartare on it and like these like salmon roses.
Yeah, I did a surf and turf. I put remoulade. I iced the crab cake with remoulade. And then I had a seared tenderloin that I wrapped in horseradish cream cheese. And then I had a tartare like molded on top of it that I poured hollandaise into. Oh, yeah. And then I had like salmon roses all over it.
Yeah.
And
which is of excess, right?
Which is crazy now. Like I don't even know if that would have been as impressive on year 3. You know what I'm saying? Like the winners of previous years.
If my 3 meat cakes had gone up against each other.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's like an arms race. It's a meat arms race. Do you think that would be something you'd be interested in participating in creating a milk cake? A meat cake?
I don't know how to think about that. That could be interesting.
And or you would also probably make a really good judge.
Yeah. I could do that. It's a lot easier.
Yeah,
That's less work. That's less work.
That would be cool to see it, like even just an off like competition. Like you make your own.
Yeah. Well, I want like people from the meat gang, to be participating. And I think next year we might even do it teams, so we can get like some different businesses and restaurants to maybe put a team together to compete.
And why is that? Because game recognizes game.
Hey, there it is.
I shouldn't get like a soundboard for stealing your joke.
No, you should.
And you won't.
And you won't. Oh, but you were at Meatcake competition this year, right?
No, I saw all the pictures. It looked great.
Oh, it was amazing.
It looked stressful. I mean, if I had to do one, I feel like I'd stress out over it. I'd spend like weeks, just trying to kill it.
Right. I think people spent like 365 days planning. How long did you plan?
I mean, each one of my meat cakes is 1.5 years in the making.
Especially the first one. He didn't even know we were going to do one, but he was still preparing for it. Man, yeah.
It looks cool, though. It looks like
it's so much fun, and like also just like coming up, like Bridget did like 3 completely different ones.
Bridget's blew my mind this time. I mean, honestly, like she's always the one I'm like gunning for. Whenever, like when I'm making my meat cake at home, I'm thinking about her crying.
Yeah.
But I mean, hers was, and hers always is very impressive.
She's a very dangerous competitor because she's a professional baking and pastry chef, but she really understands savory cooking equally as well.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like in a meat cake competition.
That's dangerous.
It's
And somehow she had a theme of women's rights
baked into it.
I don't know how that was.
I didn't really see that until that won People's Choice.
Yeah,
I saw it after the fact. I was like, oh yeah, there's the little shrine.
It was also all local makers. It was all female local makers, and I was just like, man, she had like a through line and a theme, and like, oh my goodness.
Who did the femur bone?
That was me.
Damn, I like that. That was hot.
Yeah,
that was hot. It looked good.
All my meat cakes let you know that they're meat. They're always like rustic, they like to call it.
Yeah, like bones or empanadas.
I'm not gonna win any beauty contest for I'm not gonna beat a pastry chef at any kind of cake making. So I just like, how about a big bone sticking out of it?
Wait, so you write the rules and you're a participant?
Yeah, it's a real Vince McMahon situation. Going, hey, I've never won.
Yeah, you would think he would win a lot more. He's a terribly corrupted judge.
And you're a judge?
No. But I did pick all the judges, and they did not vote for me.
You picked some new judges.
Yeah, I stacked the deck with judges that were my friends, and nobody voted for me.
You specifically fed all the judges here before. Wow, that's not
good. Did not help at all.
I guess.
No, but it's also one of the things too. Is like I kind of didn't want to, you don't want to be the guy that was like, I remember one time I had a friend that threw a Halloween party and then a costume contest, and then they won it.
Oh,
and it was just like everyone talking about, like, why would you do that?
Was it sponsored? Like, he got himself a own gift? Like, I'll take this.
But so I definitely, I like I like the fact that everyone just had a good time and put it on, and the fact that I liked my effort every year. I'm just like, I'm happy with it. I did a crown roast on top last year.
Yeah.
There's always some bones.
Mm-hmm. I really want next year. There was a muscle guy walking around without a shirt. I really want to utilize eating off of people next year in an appropriate way.
Yeah.
And obviously they'll sanitize before they put the food over them.
We already talked about this.
Yeah.
That used
We
to
were
be
going to
a
have
thing
you.
for sushi.
But a
They were doing that
walking
for sushi
tray.
for a while.
Yeah, we
Well,
could roll
yeah.
you around with cold cuts on you.
Cold cuts.
Oh,
Yeah. We talked about cold cut, Thad.
We have, and
Like one of those
cuts on your
sushi
back.
girls.
I think as long as we're eating off dudes, that we can't get in trouble. I feel like just keep it to all men. Yeah. Just eating cold cuts off muscly men.
well, what if I don't want to just eat off of all dudes?
Well, that's
Seems like you need to, come to 2023 with the rest of us.
All right. I don't know. But there needs to be some walking around eating edible person situation. All right, I'm done.
I'm eating brunch with my people though. Homie Doc just cooked up a feast and we about to eat.